Hello everyone! Welcome back to the channel. This is Usha. Winter in Sweden is here, and if you're new, you might be wondering how to survive it without turning into a popsicle, especially on a budget. Swedish winters are magical but freezing, with temperatures dipping from -5 degrees Celsius to as low as -20 degrees Celsius. Now I know what you might be thinking. How do people even go outside when it's that cold? Trust me, I get it. I remember my first winter here, I was bundled up like a marshmallow and still shivering. But over time, I've learned the secrets of staying warm and actually enjoying these chilly months. And the best part? You don't need to break the bank to do it. Today, I'll share my favorite tips and hacks to stay warm, dress smart, and save money. Plus, if you're a parent like me, you'll love my special advice for keeping kids cozy during outdoor fun like, yes, snowman making with little fingers. So stick around and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more tips about life in Sweden. Let's dive in. Alright, let's start with the most important rule for Swedish winter's layering. If you're thinking about buying just one big puffy jacket and calling it a day, stop right there. Layering is your secret weapon to stay warm and comfortable without sweating. Think of it like building a cozy nest for your body, but instead of twigs and leaves, we're using clothes. Here's the 3-layer system that works wonders. First, the base layer. This is what touches your skin, so it needs to keep sweat away and keep you feeling dry and warm. Merino wool or synthetic thermals are perfect for this. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Wool sounds itchy, but trust me, merino wool is incredibly soft and comfortable, even for sensitive skin. Plus, it's naturally breathable and odor resistant, which is a big bonus. If wool isn't your thing, don't worry. Synthetic thermals are a great alternative. They're lightweight, moisture-wicking, and dry quickly, making them perfect for active days. And the best part? You can find affordable options at stores like Decathlon. Next up is the middle layer. Think of this as your insulation. Fleece jackets or woolen sweaters are your best friends here. Fleece is lightweight and traps heat wonderfully, making it feel like you're wrapped in a warm hug. And finally, the outer layer. This is your armor against the snow, wind, and rain. A good waterproof, windproof jacket is worth its weight in gold. Now, I know a good quality winter jacket can be a bit of an investment, but trust me, it's worth it. And guess what? This layering strategy works wonders for kids too. Just imagine them as mini versions of you, all bundled up in their cozy layers, ready to take on the winter wonderland. Next up, winter accessories. These might seem small, but they make a huge difference. It's like adding the finishing touches to your winter armor. And who doesn't love a cozy hat and scarf? Let's start with gloves. Frozen fingers can ruin the fun. Get waterproof gloves with thermal insulation. This is non-negotiable. Build that snowman without freezing hands. Check out secondhand stores for great deals. For kids, waterproof gloves are essential. Nobody wants to deal with a cranky kid. A good beanie is a must. Wool beanies are the warmest. And don't forget your scarf. Now let's move to the feet, because trust me, cold toes are the fastest way to hate winter. Nobody wants to be that person stomping their feet and complaining about the cold, right? So let's make sure your feet are as snug as a bug in a rug. Swedish winters mean snow and ice everywhere, so you need waterproof insulated boots with a strong grip. Don't even think about venturing out in those cute little sneakers. Look for sturdy options from brands like Sorel or Timberland, or grab deals from secondhand stores like Sellpy. Remember, quality over quantity. It's better to invest in one good pair of winter boots that will last you for years than to buy cheap ones that fall apart after a few wears. Now let's talk socks. When it comes to keeping your feet warm and toasty, wool is king. Wool socks keep your feet warm even if they get a little damp, and they're perfect for both adults and kids. Plus, wool is naturally antimicrobial, so it helps to keep those smelly foot odors at bay. Nobody wants stinky feet, right? Pro tip: layer a thin, sweat-wicking sock underneath your wool socks for double warmth. And while we're on the topic of feet, let's not forget about ice grippers. They're lifesavers for walking on slippery sidewalks and are available for cheap at stores like Biltema. Trust me, you'll thank me later when you're confidently strolling down those icy streets while everyone else is slipping and sliding. Now let's talk about kids. They're like little balls of energy, always ready to play, no matter the weather. And you know what? I love that about them. but it also means we need to be extra careful about keeping them warm and dry during the winter months. One thing I love about Sweden is that they really prioritize outdoor play, even in winter. Swedish schools believe in the importance of fresh air and exercise, and I couldn't agree more. But it does mean that we need to make sure our little ones are dressed for the occasion. So here's your checklist for sending your kids out into the Swedish winter wonderland. Always, and I mean always, send them with waterproof gloves, thermal layers, and a warm snowsuit. Think of it as their winter armor, protecting them from the elements so they can focus on having fun. Waterproof boots are a must. Wet feet mean no fun, whether they're sledding, snowball fighting, or making a snowman with their little fingers. And just like with adults, invest in quality boots that will last. Your child's feet will thank you for it. Now let's talk about the inevitable lost gloves, hats, and scarves. It's like they disappear into thin air, right? So here's my pro tip. Buy extras. Lidl or H&M sales are perfect for stocking up. And if you're on a budget, secondhand shops like Rota Corset or apps like Tradera and Sellpy are lifesavers. You can find amazing deals on gently used winter gear for kids. All right, my friends, we've covered the basics of layering, accessorizing, and keeping those little feet warm. But you know me, I always have a few extra tricks up my sleeve. So here are some bonus tips to make winter life easier and warmer. First up, let's talk about the power of a warm drink. Always carry a thermos of hot tea, coffee, or soup when you're heading out. It's comforting and keeps you warm from the inside out. There's nothing quite like sipping on a hot beverage while you're strolling through a winter wonderland, am I right? It's like a warm hug in a mug. And speaking of warm hugs, let's talk about heat packs. Invest in reusable heat packs for your gloves or boots. They're affordable and will keep you toasty during long walks. You can find them at most pharmacies or sporting goods stores. Just pop them in your gloves or boots and feel the warmth spread through your fingers and toes. Now, let's move on to staying cozy indoors. Stock up on fleece blankets and indoor slippers to save on heating bills. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but winter gear can be expensive. And you're right, it can be. But it doesn't have to break the bank. Here's how to shop smart and stay warm without emptying your wallet. First and foremost, become a master of sales. Look out for sales at Decathlon, Stadium, and H&M, especially in January, February when clearance deals pop up. Trust me, those end-of-season sales are where it's at. You can find amazing deals on everything from winter jackets to boots to accessories. Next, embrace the wonderful world of secondhand shopping. Check secondhand apps like Sellpy, Tradera, or Facebook Marketplace. You'd be surprised at how many great items you can find for half the price. People are always selling their gently used winter gear, so you can often find amazing deals on high-quality items. And don't forget about your local grocery stores. Lidl and Willys occasionally stock winter essentials like gloves and wool socks at unbeatable prices. Remember, good quality gear doesn't have to break the bank. Shop smart and stay warm. Stay warm and enjoy the Swedish winter. And that's it. Whether you're braving the cold to explore Stockholm or building snowmen in your backyard, these tips will help you stay warm, cozy, and stress-free all winter long. Remember, winter in Sweden is all about embracing the beauty of the season while staying prepared. So layer up, accessorize smart, and don't forget to enjoy those snowy moments with your family. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who's feeling overwhelmed by the Swedish cold. And hey, hit that subscribe button. I've got more tips, hacks, and fun videos coming your way. Let me know in the comments. What's your go-to winter hack? Or are you team snowman all the way? Thanks for watching and stay warm out there. See you next time.